degrees right now, and she's talking about the Delta police chief who's resigned now, married to two women. He's got two wives. When reached for comment, he said, "That's bigamy." I'm sorry, I had to get that out of the way before Hump Day Humor.
Mr. Finn.
It is time, though, for the real stuff, the real Hump Day Humor stuff. And, Dave, I know you got a lot of great jokes.
Well, now, first I have a question. It's not Tuesday trivia, but I want to ask this. Is producer Tim there as well?
Yeah, producer Tim is here.
I am here.
Let's see if either of you know this. What is the capital of Texas?
Austin.
No, that would be T.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. An
it.
employee is talking to his boss. The employee says, "Can I have a couple of weeks off since it's so close to Christmas?" Christmas? What do you mean close to Christmas? It's May. Then may I have a couple of weeks off since it's so close? Never mind. There you
All
go.
right, good.
Okay.
So a man is flying in a hot air balloon, realizing, I'm lost. He reduces his height. He kind of gets low. He spots a man below, and he lowers the balloon farther and shouts, "Excuse me, can you tell me where I am?" The man below says, "Well, you're in a hot air balloon hovering 30 feet above this field." "You must be an engineer," says the balloonist. "I am," replies the man. "How did you know?" "Well," says the balloonist, "everything you've told me is technically correct, but it's no use to anyone." The man below says, "You must be in management." "I am," replied the balloonist. "How did you know that?" "Well," says the man, "you don't know where you are or where you're going, but you expect me to be able to help. You're in the same position you were before we met, but now it's my fault."
There you go. John Fogerty. You familiar with the John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater?
Yeah.
Clearwater
Put me in,
Revival?
coach.
Yeah, so John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater Revival was taking a plane trip. The ticket agent asked him, "What type of ticket?" He replied, just as you said, "Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach." Yeah, put me in, coach, instead of talking about the coach of a ticket.
Yes.
And the coach a section of an airplane.
I
It's
messed
kind
that
of
up.
funny.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, it's all right. Hey, I've got three more. One, I'm telling you, you're going to take with you, and I'm going to close with that one. So I'm going to jump into a couple more. Then I'll let you tell yours. I know producer Tim probably has one or two, and then I want to close with the one that you are going to take home with you. You'll be offended by it, by the way.
Okay.
But you'll laugh, and then you want to share it.
And Tim's not feeling too well, so we're not going to put him on the spot with a joke.
Okay. All right, here we go. Nearing retirement and after 4 decades on Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak and his wife renewed their vows.
Renewed their vowels?
Yeah, renewed their vows. Yeah, nearing retirement, 4
that's
decades
good.
on Fortune. Yeah, there you go. Renewed their vows. Very nice.
I love it.
And here's one more. According to a recent study, 9 out of 10 people who are afraid of hurdles, again, according to a recent study, 9 out of 10 people who are afraid of hurdles never get over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
good.
can see
I
why
like
I threw
that.
that one in there. Yeah. Waiting for the big one. It's
right,
like the warm-up acts.
A man and his wife go to the dentist to get a rotten tooth removed. Now, the man tells the dentist, "Look, doc, I don't want any painkillers, no gas, no needles, nothing. Just get in, yank out the tooth, and we'll get out of here." And the dentist says, "Well, I wish more of my patients had your fortitude. Which tooth is rotten?" The man turns to his wife and says, "Open your mouth, honey." Nice guy. Nice guy. Yeah, my goodness.
It's kind of mean.
Let's see here. My wife just told me I need to grow up. I was speechless. Well, it's hard to say anything when you have 45 gummy bears stashed in your mouth.
You need to grow up. I like it. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, former U.S. Senator Al Franken. We haven't heard his name in a while.
No.
He's introducing a new beer mug. Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, he calls it the Frankenstein.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, was that a visible groan that I just heard
that
out
one
of-
was a groaner.
I supplied that.
All right, I'm ready for my big closer.
I'm
if you
ready.
guys are, because you're going to want to you want to think about this one for a second. You're going to want to write it down. You're going to want to take it with you because it is funny, and I apologize ahead of time if you're offended. An elderly couple were in church together. The wife turned to her husband and said, and this is the part that you might be offended by. The wife turned to her husband and said, "I've just let out a silent fart. What should I do?" The husband replies, "Put new batteries in your hearing aid."
Oh, yes.
All right, not so silent, in other words.
I
There
like
you
that.
go.
I
It
like
could be
that.
offensive. Hey, I do have, we'll do it on the other side. I've got a joke that came to me from Sheila.
Oh, you can
about
do
her
it now. I'll
husband.
just
Do
put
we
a
have
pause
time?
on this here.
All right,
Yeah,
put
go
a
right
pause
ahead.
real quick. But Sheila sent me this, and I want time to get it. Here it is. Tell everyone, this is Sheila talking about her husband. I tell everyone, I'm not bragging, but when I walked down an aisle with my husband at Menards, all the stud finders started going off. There you go. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Good.
Very nice. Very
good.
nice. Gotta love that one. Sheila and Ray. Ray definitely is in love with Sheila, and Sheila in love with the Ray. Thinks he's a stud. Very nicely done, Sheila.
Absolutely. Nicely done indeed. All right, TikTok is now changing to Tic Tac. They're going to come in cinnamon and peppermint flavors, by the way.